I am alive. Live, live, la 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 live. What is going on, guys? Samuel One World from Samuel One World Reviews here. And today is my 24th birthday. This day I was going to stream my birthday, and here I am. I was hoping to do a bit earlier today, but whatever. But today's going to be a little bit birthday live stream, and so for some ever I imagine live stream on my birthday. So I figured, why the hell not? Not sure how long it's going to be, honestly. I think I'm doing at least till 3 videos because I had to go somewhere around that time, but today's going to be a simple stream. I'm just going to start the guide while also discussing all the movies, shows, and games that I have watched and played, just haven't gotten around to reviewing. I think more a few minutes people show up and also share before I get started. And hold on one sec. Hello, Jack Howell. Thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I'm just sharing this on my social media. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just wanted to. Yeah, just wanted to share in some of my social media and some. Okay, guys. Okay. Yeah, it's also my dad's birthday on the day too, so that's 2 birthdays. So, well, happy birthday to your dad. Again, man, thank you for coming. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait like a couple more minutes and then I'll get started. Again, I'll be discussing all the movies, shows, and games that I did watch. I just never really got around to, reviewing on my channel. And that's not a lot, actually, so hope this stream won't be too long, but I still hope you guys enjoyed and all that, so. Again, hope you guys are doing well. I guess I'll just share this on my Instagram really quick. I'm gonna go wait at least a couple minutes before I get started. Hello, Justin Williams. Thank you for happy birthday, man, and happy have you here, man. Thank you for coming. Yeah, no, Justin has definitely been one of my biggest supporters since 2016. Like, the guy has always commented on my videos. The guy has always supported my content, and just an all-around great guy as well. And I'm happy to always have that support. Like, I don't know, but support really does mean the world to me. I can't stay that long, but I just want to stay happy birthday. Oh, sorry, well, I do appreciate you showing up, man. Like, it does mean a lot, man. And thank you for the happy birthday wishes, and I hope you I hope you have a really good rest of your day, man. And thank you for at least showing up. So, like, it does mean a lot. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wait at least like 1 more minute. How's one to get? Okay. Why don't you get my list of this? Where is it? Here it is. List of all the movies, TV shows, and games that I have watched and played. I just never get around to reviewing. I've just seen a lot since then. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with movie first, then TVs, then games. And if you guys ever do want to ask me any questions or anything, you feel free to let me know in the chat, and I'll be sure to answer them. Some of these also be Q&A as well, so yeah, if you want to ask me anything, just feel free to let me know down in the chat. Then I'm always happy to answer any questions you guys have for me. Let's see. Okay. Oh, hello, Swansme ASMR. Thank you for coming, and thank you for the birthday wishes. It's a good day. Right now, check out Swansme ASMR. She's an excellent ASMR artist and an excellent person, and she definitely is worth checking out. But thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. But okay, it's not my man's now. Now let's discuss some movies, shows, and games. Again, I've seen a lot of shows and games. Again, as much as I want to, I really can't review everything. So this is gonna be a little also more of a catch up. I'll talk about all the movies I've seen that I just and all the shows I've seen and all the games I played. I just never got around to doing like full reviews on. So as right now, I'm here to talk about movies. I have like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16 movies. And maybe a couple of these I will still review, but yeah. Oh, hell. Hey, at ASMR. I'm sorry I cannot stay because I need my brother at the long break, but I come say I wish you all the happiness with everything that you dream about. Oh, thank you, Auntie. I do appreciate it. Again, our ASMR style hiring is checking out. She is amazing and along with being a great person. Always talk to you like, thank you for coming if it wishes, and I wish you all the best. Okay. Now, out of the way, let's talk about movies. About 60 movies that I did see. I just haven't gotten around to doing like reviews on. Again, maybe a couple of these I will probably still plan on doing, so I probably won't talk about them too much. So, but some of these, yeah. Anyway, let's not in the chat. Let's talk about Bandwidth. The first movie we're talking about is Phineas and Ferb the movie, Candace Against the Universe. Yes, I know. I actually am a huge fan of Phineas and Ferb. It's honestly one of my favorite Disney Channel shows. Honestly, a show that really has a great show that has an interesting formula. Yeah, it's just a show that really works well with its formula. So, and it does it in many ways. Thank you so much. But today you are the most important. Once again, happy day. That really means a lot, Auntie. I do appreciate your support. Okay, it does. But anyway, yeah, Phineas and Ferb, the movie Candace Against the Universe. It's like, and I was definitely excited. I do love the show as well, and honestly, I think this is actually it's pretty much everything you want for Phineas and Ferb, and even a little more. Like, actually surprised me, especially how they develop a little more with Candace and her relationship with Phineas and Ferb, and come moments I was like, wow, they actually went there. Like, man, it's everything you want in terms of the music, in terms of the animation, the characters, the situations they go through. It's everything you want from, like, in a way, it kind of feels like an extended one, but based on episode, but it has a lot of heart, a lot of passion that you always want and love from Phineas and Ferb. So I don't know if I'll say this is better than the Cross-Tech Dimension, honestly, but it's definitely one that's worth checking out. It's actually one of my favorites of the year. It's one of the most fun, irritating movies I've seen, and I'll give like a 98 of A. And the second one I'll talk about is Bill and Ted Face the Music. I encourage that because I'm my friend, man. But yeah, I love it. But yeah, the long way Bill and Ted finally here. And again, I actually love the first two Bill and Ted movies. I actually did rewatch them before seeing this. The first one is honestly one of the most fun entertaining movies like ever. One of the best 80s movies, honestly. And while the second one isn't as good, it's still one of the better comedy sequels to come out then. And I was actually pretty curious, but I was a bit worried that it was going to be just a blank comedy sequel. But for me, it's actually a great movie, and it's kind of surprising considering I did find out in a couple articles that they weren't actually finished with the actual product. So that's interesting. It's actually really finished, but man, this is still a great movie. It's pretty much everything you always want from Bill and Ted movie, and it does it in a great way. Sure, not every joke really hits, not every character is interesting, but it does work as a fun, exhilarating adventure. The Keanu Reeves and Iris Winter still have the amazing chemistry they always have. And even the daughter, especially about Small Weaver, I think Bridget Binger's the other one, were also fantastic as well. Pretty much what you expect Bill and Ted daughters to be. This is all around a fun and entertaining. One of the most fun movies I've seen in all 2020, honestly. And this just could honestly get better upon rewatch. Again, not every joke lands and not every character is interesting, but all in all, Bill and Ted Face the Music is everything I wanted this film to be, and I would give it like a 94 of an 8 minus. And now we get to the one and only Ivan. which is a Disney Plus original that's just a simple, fun, family feel-good movie. That's really honest best way I could describe it, honestly. Just a simple, fun, family feel-good movie. It has a lot of charm, a lot of heart, good performances, sweet moments, just all that I really do enjoy about it. And no one is going to blow anyone away, but it's definitely just a sweet, fun, feel-good movie. And I would give it a 93 of an A minus. And then we have The Lodge, which is a horror movie that really has divided a lot of people from what I gather. It's definitely a horror film that's definitely not everyone's going to love, especially when it doesn't answer a lot of questions, honestly. But it's film I really enjoyed. It's film I could definitely don't know if I'm going to like it more or less on P viewings, but I think it's actually a pretty good movie with beautiful cinematography, great direction, great acting, and just a really interesting premise. Again, it's film that's not everyone's going to love, but it's film I still thought it was a good movie. And I would give it a 90 of an A minus. And like I said, guys, if you guys want to ask me any questions, feel free to answer in live chats. One sec. And next thing we want to talk about is The High Note, which is a film that has Cole Johnson in. I forget who else wasn't in as well, but it's basically a musical type of movie. Oh, hello, Network 98. Thank you for coming. Another one of my truth biggest supporters. And again, I do appreciate all your lovely comments and support that you always give me. Like, I do appreciate it. But yeah, High Note, I think, is actually a pretty solid movie. And something that, honestly, I wish I liked more as much as I did, but it's still a pretty solid movie with pretty solid music, pretty so I think it's some aspects of the characters and some aspects of the story that really did bring it down for me. But again, I would give like a 79 of a B. Oh, hey, Aaron. Oh, hello, Aaron. Bro. Hi, Sam. I'm at work. Can't stay, but want to wish you a very happy birthday. But thank you, Aaron. Thank you for coming, and thank you for happy birthday. Thank you for coming, man. And I hope you have a great day. And I appreciate the birthday wishes and appreciate you coming. It does mean a lot. Like it really does. So I just wanted to check from. Sorry, guys. Okay. And next to talk about is The Old Guard, which is a simple, fun action movie that, again, how much you enjoy this movie really depend on how you feel about this type of genre. Because it's definitely just a simple, fun movie with great action sequences, especially towards the third act, and Charles Dunn giving a badass performance. It just depends how you feel about the story and if you can just get along with some things. And I kind of did, but I kind of didn't at the same time. And not every character is going to be like a most amazing characters ever. But it just a simple, fun action movie. The Old Guard is definitely delivering on that, and I would give it also a 79 of a B. Thank you now again, taking 8 for the wishes, and I thank you for all your support as well. As well. Anyways, the next movie we're talking about is Project Power, a superhero movie that has Jamie Foxx in it, and it has a very interesting premise. Sorry. That does have a very interesting premise involving we take a pill that actually has to have powers for like 5 minutes, which I think is a pretty interesting concept. I was just trying to say, sorry, but very interesting concept. And I think they did the best they could. I wish they kind of went a little more interesting aspects with it, because I felt like really didn't at some points. But again, just a simple, fun superhero movie that has a lot of fun aspects, some good characters, some good action, some good effects. So some can be pretty questionable, and the villains are just, I don't know what topic you expect some film will do, but it's just a simple, fun movie, and that's really the best way to describe it. And that I will give it a 76 of a B. Next up, Unhinged. I feel like I really shouldn't enjoy as much as I did, honestly. Again, it's just simple fun. Because when you actually think about some of the aspects of the movie, it's pretty ridiculous, honestly. I mean, I think Russell Crowe eats up every scene he's in. He's kind of actually what makes this movie actually as fun as it is, honestly. Because honestly, what's for him, this movie probably be just whatever, honestly. But how ridiculous and over the top he can get, like, yeah, I know that's I kind of made up for all the Project Power, but some of the times can be pretty fun, and it was fun here. As he ends up trying to chase this girl and trying to ruin her life because she didn't apologize and all that. And should have message on road rage and all that, which is pretty weird. Weird, but yeah, that makes it so much fun as well. Like, I feel I really shouldn't judge once I did, but again, it's just a really simple, fun movie and all that. So yeah, I would give this movie a 70 of a B. 70 of a B. B, 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 B. Do you know who Vlask McBum 94 is? Yes, no, 96. I do know who that is. I don't watch that person much, but I do enjoy his content. Next one pop out is Work It. A decent movie that there's not very much I can really say about it, honestly. I'm sorry, there really isn't much I can really say about Work It, honestly. It's just, it's serviceable Netflix movie. I mean, not one of the best, but not one of the worst either. It's just a kind of forgettable movie. It has like good performances by Carpenter. It does have some good choreography moments, but it's a film that just doesn't really have much underneath the surface, honestly. And I would give it like a 62 of a B minus. Then next one that we actually get to a good movie, and that is I'm Thinking of Ending Things, which is a latest film from Charlie Kaufman. Now, I haven't seen much of Charlie Kaufman's movies, honestly. At least I think so. I haven't looked much on Filmography and all that, but I haven't really seen much of Charlie Kaufman's movies, honestly. It's not really that I haven't. It's just I do plan on watching films at some points, and I don't remember what films he's done, honestly, but I think Endings is definitely a film. Again, this is a film that really not everyone's going to like, honestly. Not everyone's obviously going to love, especially how for some aspects of the story. But for me, I actually really loved it. I think it was actually a fantastic movie, honestly. A film that has fantastic performances, some very touching and powerful moments, some beautiful cinematography, amazing direction. Like it's truly an amazing. But again, so I say, but again, I can definitely see why everyone's not going to love this movie. I can definitely see why everyone's not going to be like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" Like if you like this movie, I can definitely understand why. But all in all, this is definitely a movie that's actually at least worth watching on. So I'll give it like a 9.5 but I could easily go to an A plus, honestly, on more repeat viewings. Oh, hello, amazing film guy. Thank you for the wishes and thank you for coming, and thank you for also always for your constant support on my channel as well. Thank you for coming. And I was just looking if I actually reviewed this movie, honestly, but I didn't notice the New Mutants. I actually was planning on reviewing this movie, but for some reason I got into it. And a lot of people think this movie was terrible or whatever. For me, I thought it was fine. I don't think this was a fine enough film. I kept asking people like it, but I don't think it's like the worst anyone says it is. Like, I think it's lovely to do the performances and some good moments and some good aspects. Like, again, some of Dark Phoenix, this movie I think has a lot of wasted potential. As there's a lot of ways they could have won this movie, but they didn't. Honestly, if you think about it, there's not very much that's truly mind blowing about the movie, or nothing that's truly interesting about it. If you really think about it. I think sort of the performances or directing, cinematography, and some good cool action moments that director do save it from being a fine, just being a fine movie, because some characters aren't really unlikable. The effects can be pretty terrible at times, and it's very one of the more predictable and just one of the more oddly predictable movies ever. Because honestly, and even the horror aspects weren't even that interesting, if I'm being honest. But no, the New Mutants is just fine, whatever. I would give it like a 59 of a C plus. Chris Stuntman agrees with me about New Mutants. Nice. Oh, hello, Samantha McGovern. Thank you for the wishes and thank you for coming. I do appreciate it. Again, I appreciate everyone that's coming right now to this kind of last minute stream. I mean, I was actually going to live stream. Actually, wasn't sure if I was going to live stream today, if I'm being honest, but here I am. and I never said what time I wasn't sure if I wasn't not sure what time I was going to do, honestly, but yeah, you're right. But anyways, I have like 6 movies to talk about. That was actually 16, but I recently remember a certain movie. But the next movie to talk about is 6 movies. Next I thought is First Cow, which is one of the latest A24 movies, and at some point I actually do plan on doing like a big A24 rankings, so we'll be able to like coming out someone this year, next year. Do you like Batwoman? I do not. I think Batwoman is just, I mean, it's not bad, kind of bad show, but it's not a good one either. It's definitely on the weaker end of the era of shows. Honestly, it's a show that's been up or something. Like there's some moments I did like it, and some moments I really didn't, honestly. And I'm not even sure if I want to, honestly, because the Rivers just left, and they're going to have another character on it. And honestly, honestly, it might be the Bobby Chun just end. In my opinion, I think the Bobby Chun just ended Batwoman, if I'm being honest, because it's gonna be kind of a mess, honestly, when they end up eventually airing that season. Honestly, like I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who thinks that. But anyway, if First Cows delays it for me, and again, I do plan on doing an A24 ranking at some point with my rank every single one of their movies. And First Cow, I think, is definitely actually a great movie, honestly. Honestly, it's definitely, again, it's one that's definitely not gonna be everybody, though. That's pretty much the same with a lot of A24 movies. But to me, it's definitely a fascinating watch, especially in terms of its directing, cinematography, characters, and with some amazing performances. I think it's one movie that I think is best if you just go in open mind or go in not knowing much, which is kind of what I did. So, but I would give it like a 95 an A. Oh, hello, future filmmaker D9480 Joshua. Again, someone that pretty much has literally been the biggest supporter on my channel. Like, he always comments on all my videos. He always, you know, that he loves my channel. Like, the guy's been hugely supported me since 2016, and I really can't thank him enough for it. Like, again, guys, I'm checking out this channel. I have him do. Can also make great videos. I haven't checked out this channel, but yeah, he's probably been the big supporter ever on my channel, and I can't thank him enough for it. So thank you, Josh, for coming, and I hope you're doing well. But next up is Unpregnant, which is and that movie I think I do plan on reviewing at some point, because I do want to watch it and see if it does, because it's actually a bit actually my favorite from the year, actually. Yeah, actually, it's a bit my favorite from the year, and because now this is an HBO Max original movie that has Haley Richardson and Bean. I forget what actress is. One sec, sorry, one sec. I'll get the other actress. Barbie Furia. And from actually play the character in Euphoria, which Euphoria is also a show that I also freaking loved. Honestly, I don't remember actually reviewed Euphoria on this channel, but it's a show that I do honestly freaking love. Though I definitely understand people wouldn't, but it's a show I do honestly freaking love. I told me that she was on. Though I told me that she was actually on the show, honestly, until I looked her up, because again, I'm seeing the show once. The show that, but anyway, I'm pretty fantastic. It's the show that actually I wasn't about to love much of it, honestly, because I didn't. Like, the reason I even heard about this movie, honestly, was from watching a review on that. I'm sorry if I talk too fast. The only reason I even heard this movie was watching Zach Pope talk about it on Twitter. So, and by the way, Zach Pope is an amazing review. You guys check it out if you haven't. So I decided to give it a watch, and I ended up loving this show. I ended up loving this movie. Like, it has a kind of a little bit of the same humor as Booksmart, but the humor is fantastic. It's hilarious. It has interesting characters. Haley Richardson is why he's a fantastic actress, and Bobby Fields also great. And these two have some of the best chemistry I've seen all year. Again, I want to actually do this one. Probably 2 movies on here that I actually do want to do full reviews on. So, do you have Witcher 3 Wild Hunt? No, I do not. But eventually, I do. But I actually do want to play a buying that game at some point. And I do actually want to play the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt at some point, because I heard great things about it. I kind of do want to get a little more RPGs, so I do plan on getting that at some point. Again, I don't need to play the other 2 Witcher games to actually, play it, but I do play. I don't have it yet, but I do plan on getting it at some point. Okay. Next up we have is the devil all the time. The devil all the time. The devil all the time. Sorry about that, but as another recent Netflix movie that's getting a lot of interesting buzz. And it's from that overall I really enjoyed. I definitely liked the movie overall. I just wished I liked it more, because it does have some of the best performances of the year so far, especially from Tom Holland. Like, man, Tom Holland's really proven himself as an actor, and this movie can just with that. Even Rob Pattinson's also fantastic, and also demonstrates acting. I cannot wait to see if Rob Pattinson does his Batman. I think one of the big issue with the movie, why I don't like it much, is really how the story is structured. The structure and how it's handled. And it's one of the movies I feel should have been better as a miniseries, from being honest, because there's a lot of issues they could have done here, but and I wish they would touch on a few stuff, but again, they really come with what they were going for, and some aspects end up feeling kind of rushed and kind of just brushed aside. But it does have some great moments, obviously. I just wish it was better structured. That's really my overall big issue with the movie. Why I don't love it. I honestly don't love it. It's because I wish it was better structured. Again, I will give it like a 7. Also, give it a 79 to B. Hello, Charlotte Davis. Charlotte Davis, thank you for coming. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you coming to this live stream. Again, hope you're doing well. Okay. I have 3 movies to talk about, and then I'm gonna talk about TV shows and then games, and then probably the rest will probably be just a random chat and Q&A video. Again, you guys still want to ask me any questions, let me know in the live chat. And then next one to talk about is The Babysitter Killer Queen. Unfortunately, I actually ended up rewatching the first movie, which I remember not liking at all, because Mitchie is always brother has always been very hit and miss for me. I don't say hate him as much as everyone else does, but I wouldn't say he's one of my favorites either, obviously. But hello, OKA Samar. Thank you for coming. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming to this live stream. I appreciate it. But anyway, I did end up rewatching the original Babysitter, which again I remember not enjoying it at all. Honestly, I think I give like a C minus. And I don't think I reviewed it on the channel, but I think I gave like a C minus. Honestly, I'm not really liking a lot of the overtopness. And I thought we'd watch to see if I would enjoy it more. Disaster Artist was my favorite movie of 2017. And that is great. That's a great movie to have. I think it was number 6 on my list, but it's definitely a fantastic movie. And thank you for the wishes, okay, more. I appreciate it. But I did rewatch the first Babysitter, and I actually surprisingly enjoyed it. Actually, I mean, is it one? I don't say it's one of Netflix's best movies, but it's definitely one of the more fun ones. Like, man, like I didn't expect to actually end up enjoying it. So, I think I'll give like also a 7 to B plus. I think I'll also give that rating as well. Thank you for the wishes, Sean Davis. I do appreciate it. Again, hope you're doing well. But I wasn't sure what to really expect with Honestly Killer Queen. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I was going to enjoy it more than the first movie. But I actually ended up enjoying. Honestly, I enjoyed Killer Queen actually a bit more actually than the first one. And just, again, just have some my same issues I have with the first movie, with some overtimeness and some as well in the characters. But just in sheer fun entertainment, this film is easily one of the most fun entertainment movies. Again, I can definitely see myself enjoying this more though on rewatch, kind of like I did with the first one. So again, that film is really going to. Again, I was thinking how much enjoyment would depend on how much you can just give with this movie, or if we can handle the overtopness, or if we can handle certain aspects. I could, and I am having just a really fun time with the movie. So I'd say how it feels would depend on how you feel with the first one, honestly. Because because they end up not liking the first one, this probably might change your mind, honestly. But who knows? But anyways, I would give the Killer Queen an 80 of a B plus. The next up we have The Broken Hearts Gallery, which is a rom-com that has, I forget the actress's name. I think it's Jill Lansing, and else got Jason Montgomery, who has kind of tried to make himself in Power Rangers. Just one second. I'm gonna try to remember who the Jill Van Hanton. I apologize for the pronouncing last name, but that's the name of that actress. And by the way, I think also should be Miss Marvel, honestly. I think also that profile obviously agree with me on that. But yeah, this one simply I ended up enjoying a lot more than I thought it would. Like, I really wasn't expected to enjoy The Broken Hearts Gallery as much as I did, honestly. Like, is it a rom-com that's not like, is there a rom-com that's gonna change you? That's gonna like affect your rom-coms? Probably not. But even that has a lot of sweetness and heart to it, and has 2 great performances from his leads, honestly. It's just a very sweet rom-com. I ended up enjoying a lot more than I thought it would. I would give it a 93 of an A minus. What would you rate Power Rangers 2017 movie? I would also go a 93 A minus. I think I'm sorry. I would also go with a 93 romance, mainly because of some questionable effects, and I'm still not huge on Elizabeth's performances as Rita, but it does actually a great job with developing the Rangers, does a great job with developing each character, and that's probably one of the more realistic portrayals of autism I have ever seen, honestly. Also, never on awesome. The artist is really becoming a true becoming actor from dying girl to that. Again, his portrayal of autism is definitely one of the more realistic portrayals that we have seen in any form of media. And everyone else is also great as well, and the acting's actually pretty good. It's actually a pretty funny thing, and I always enjoy going back to that movie, honestly. Again, some of the effects and real performance do hold it back for me, but so the effects and Liz Banks' performances do hold it back for me, but it's still a good movie. It's still a great movie. Definitely one of the more underrated ones of the decade, and honestly, it's one of the movies I really wish we couldn't get a sequel to. I really wish we couldn't get a sequel. Again, this comes from someone that really isn't the biggest Power Rangers fan. That really didn't grow up with the shows and didn't really enjoy them much, so that's saying something. And the last film I'm not going to discuss much at this one, I'm actually going to review that is Cuties. Yes, I did see Cuties. And simply, I think it's best if I do review because I don't want to have negative on about that, but yeah, this one I think it's best if I just save it for an actual review. So okay, that's it on all the movies I've seen. And I'll definitely try to do more reviews. I'm gonna try to do one on Pregnant and Cuties and someone like today. I do plan on trying to watch Noah Holmes, which is a film I heard none of good things about. And I was actually watching a little bit before doing this live stream. Then I remember I was doing live stream today, so I might finish watching after this, but I'll try to do a review on that movie as well. Anyways, hope everyone's having a good day so far. Hope you guys are enjoying this live stream so far. And thank you for those that have joined this live stream so far. I do truly appreciate it. Appreciate it. I am such a I'm just in a silly mood today. You can tell. I always enjoy my birthday and such other lover, Steve. So again, I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry. But anyway, now we're done with the movies. Let's go to the TV shows. Oh, hello, A Strange World ASMR, who's also been another huge supporter of mine, especially my ASMR content. But if you're not checking out her channel, I highly recommend it. Thank you for the big and thank you for coming. And she's a great and lovely person that I'm thankful to be friends with. Again, she's been a huge supporter of my channel, especially my ASMR content. And thank you for joining. I hope you're doing well. That's it's one. Anyway, but now it's about all the TV shows I've seen, and that's like 14 shows. Like for a couple I still have not finished yet, but I'm just going to discuss briefly on. But let's talk about them. First up, first I'm talking about is season 2 of Harley Quinn. And again, some of the shows I meant to do so. Yeah, some of the shows I meant to do reviews on. So yeah, just saw on Insta you were live, so I had to come say hi. Well, thank you for coming. Again, I always appreciate your support. It really does mean a lot. Like she always tells me how much she always loves my ASMR content, how she always falls asleep to it. Like, and it's not always an ASMR. It's really love to hear is that they fall asleep to their videos and feel relaxed to their videos. And I always hear a lot of stuff from her, and I always do appreciate hearing it. And it's amazing. But I just think we'll be there for a sec. I don't want to end up talking way too much, talking like rapidly again. I think. Anyway, and the first show I'm talking about is Harley Quinn season 2, which I think I did film a review on this movie. I just some reason I ended up not posting it. But anyways, Harley Quinn season 2, like I think it's honestly just as good as season 1, honestly. And something down the road, I actually do plan on doing an episode ranking of season 2 of Harley Quinn, so be on the look for that. But Harley Quinn's really become one of my favorite shows, honestly. Like, that show I really wasn't able to enjoy much as I did, honestly. But it ended up being a show that's actually hilarious, filled with heart. It's very interesting and very hilarious, but also filled with so much heart and emotion. And season 2 is no exception on all that. There's some moments that actually did surprise me, and has some great character moments, great heartfelt moments, especially with a great finale as well. And I love how it does with his characters as well. A lot of humor it does, like, oh my god, like, so guys, then I checked the Harley Quinn. It's definitely a great show now, so I'm very happy to see that it has got renewed for season 3, and it's gonna be on HBO Max, which I still need to get. I do want to get. I'm sorry. I do want to get HBO Max at some point. Honestly, just one is kind of off and right now. Again, I'm sure you guys know what happened on Twitter. I'm not sure what to say right now, but on Twitter, one Rachel wants me want to know about that. But anyway, I love Harley Quinn season 2. It's an amazing season. Next up, we have season 1 of Normal People. And Jesus, this show is hard to watch. This is, again, a show that really isn't very hard. This is a show that you can just put on and enjoy it, like we watch constantly. It's one of those shows that really is a very emotional and very show. Basically, a show involves these two people who basically have a lot of the up-down relationship. Like it's basically about these people that have been up and down. It has these Jones and Paul Metzger who basically have been very up and down in their relationship and all that. Oh, hello, Midnight Man ASMR. I guess if you also have not checked out Midnight Man ASMR, I highly recommend it. She's probably one of the most underrated ASMRs I've ever seen, and someone who's kind of a really close friend of mine in this community. Like, if you guys haven't checked out the channel, I would highly implore you to do after this stream. She's really deserving of so much more love, attention. But thank you, man, for coming. Thank you for birthday wishes. I hope you're doing well. But Knowing People is a show that really isn't for the faint of heart. It's not that, because it does touch on serious and kind of like stuff, and it's a show that really isn't easy to watch, honestly. Not because I think it's more how it does a lot of stuff on relationships, and like, this is one of the more complex stuff about relationships I've really seen, because two people that are very flawed people and very engaged, interesting people, and they go through a lot, and you really do feel a lot of them here. Like, these are people that have a lot of flaws, but you do care about them, you do interested in what they do, honestly, and it's developed a lot on characters who probably not have grown a lot, but definitely have at the same time. I think it's one of the shows that I really especially just watch, but it's definitely a show that isn't easy to watch. It's definitely a show that has two incredible lead performances, some touches upon very incredible and interesting subjects, and it's a very beautiful show to look at as well. I highly implore you to know people. It's an easy 10 out of 10 for me. You're the best, man, and I'm really thankful for the friendship day and all your love and support. And I also did do a collab with May on my ASMR channel where I did a video game store collab, and I'm highly implore you guys check out that collab. It was amazing to work on that with her. Next up we have is the Babysitters Club, which is a show that I actually did hear a lot of good things about, so I decided to check it out on Netflix. So I just decided to check it out because, yeah, figured why not. And I ended up oddly loving it a lot more than I thought it would. I know this show is like based off a book series, and it's based off also an old TV show. And I'm not actually familiar with any of those. Just like not mentioned, not really familiar with any of that stuff. So I went not knowing any of the source materials, but I ended up really enjoying the show a lot more than I thought I would. Actually, like I know how long it thinks about it, but I ended up really enjoying a lot more. In fact, it's one of my new favorite shows right now. And I don't know if it's a new season, and I don't know if it is a new season 2, but I kind of hope it does. Like, if it is, let me know. But it's definitely actually a great show with each of the girls having their own time to shine, having their own moments, and you got Alicia Silverstone giving her best performance in years. Like, and I'm so happy to see Alicia Silverstone's really good in the movie, honestly. Oh, Katie Samar's here. Hey, Katie, thank you for coming. And Katie is another lovely ASMR. It's probably one of the sweetest and kindest human beings you'll ever meet. And if you guys haven't watched her channel, like, what are you doing? She's amazing, but thank you for coming, Katie, as well. And thank you for your support as always. Are you anticipating more of this? I am not. Honestly, I am not. I'm really not anticipating the movie, honestly. But yeah, back to Babysitter's Club. Yeah, this still don't get one of her best performance in years. On the show, they really actually touch on some very serious subjects, especially following transgender stuff. And each character has their own time to shine, has their own unique aspects that make them stand out from each other. They all have great chemistry. Even some of the supporting characters are great, and lots of situations are very real, interesting, compelling. I wasn't in sure I really loved a lot more than I thought I would, and I would definitely also give it a 10 out of 10, honestly. And I think it's on Netflix. I definitely recommend checking out. Definitely a show that I just randomly ended up watching. It's a show that I randomly ended up watching a lot because Mom is always on because my mom loves this show, honestly. Virtual hug, virtual hug, virtual hug. Here's a virtual hug for you too, Katie. And again, Katie is just a wonderful person. I'm always thankful for her support. And the love that she always gives, and the love and support she always gives to many other people in this community. Like we definitely need more people like her, honestly. One sec.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna get some milk, some other stuff to make your cake.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Who are you talking to?
Thanks, Jimmy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I need to know. That was my mom. She just let me know she's going to the store. But anyway, do you like Jared Leto? I'm kind of up and down him, honestly. Like, some months I do like him, and then months I don't, honestly. But I know he's very talented, though. It's just more on the roles. It's just more on his roles that's always up and down for me, honestly, following him. The next show I'm going to discuss about is Guys Grocery Games. And this is a show along with a couple other shows I'll be discussing. I was discussing. Yeah, I recently actually gotten a lot more into cartoon shows, honestly, because my mom ends up watching them a lot on on TV. And actually, what they're also very popular, honestly. And this one channel there was a lot of Guys Grocery Games, basically guy based on a lot of these fun games involving the grocery store. We get to do a lot of these fun tasks. It's the one shows that the fright others I've seen, you don't really know what you actually want to get and expect and all that. So yeah, I'm not put too much because I haven't seen every episode of the show, but I still think the show's actually a lot of fun. I do recommend just what you're cooking. How is your birthday going? So far, so good actually. So far it's been relaxing. Spend time with my mom. I spent time with my mom. I took a little walk today, and I said my mom's gonna go to the store, give me some stuff, make my cake, and then later when she picks up Chris, I'm gonna go to Walmart and I can get some stuff on dinner, which by the way is a salad. I mentioned having salad for dinner like we did last year. That's because why not? And again, tomorrow I am going to see The Empire Strikes Back in theaters, which I'm very excited about because it's my favorite movie of all time. But so far it's going well. Oh, thank you for the wishes, Alexander Vaughn. Thank you for the wishes. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. But the next show I'll be talking about is actually a Cartoon Network show, and that is Craig of the Creek. Again, I've been always up and down Cartoon Network as of recently because again, Cartoon Network really just has really had best points and honestly, if you really think about it. But honestly, this is dumb. But I guess pretty much a lot of these shows, they actually gotten better recently, honestly. Well, I haven't really watched a lot of shows that people claim to actually be really good. So that's what I'm starting on to do. I mean, I have not 100% watched every episode of the show yet, but for anything, Cricket Creek is actually a show that's actually pretty fun. It's kind of a simple show between a lot of these kids kind of like have these type of adventures on the creek. But it's pretty fun and pretty a great show with great animation, interesting likable characters, just a lot. Do you like Sing 2016? Yes, I do. I think it's actually a pretty good movie, honestly. Definitely one of the most better movies. I couldn't stay long today, but I hope the rest of your day goes amazing. You are awesome. Well, I do appreciate you showing up, Katie. I do appreciate it, and you are the awesome one. Again, thank you so much, Katie, for always being an amazing person, for always being such a bright light in this community. Like, I don't think I've met anyone that's always as filled with so much love and emotion and passion as you are. Like, she's pretty much the reason why this AS community is. She is the reason why this ASMR community is just so amazing. Like, if your name definition of why Eighth Money is amazing, Kate is probably the reason why it's me so amazing. And again, you guys tell me how much I know Jana. Like, what are you doing? Like, she is just an amazing person, and I know it probably says a lot to amazing, but she definitely deserves to hear it. She is just a wonderful person, and I can't thank her enough for everything she's done for me and many others. But back to all the TV shows. The next show I'll be discussing is The Umbrella Academy, which is a Netflix show that I've also heard a lot of good things about. And it's a show that, I also might plan on reviewing the show at some point, but The Umbrella Academy is definitely one show that you all really should think it's definitely what Brace gone. Like, the first season is definitely a really good season, but the next season is pretty much just fantastic. On the one, well, and you're always good to hear, Gaten. You're awesome. Love you always. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you, Movie Void. Thank you for coming, and thank you for the wishes. I hope you're doing well. Again, thank you to everyone that's really come so far. So I really do appreciate it. Everyone that has really come so far. Do you like Pixels? Yeah, honestly. I mean, I don't really hear as much as everyone else does, honestly, being honest, but there's not really I will remember match, honestly. Just me though. But I might end up reviewing the Umbrella Academy at some point, so I'm not going to get too much into it, but it's definitely a show that I do really enjoy. I think it's actually a show that you should check out if you have Netflix. Then we have season 1 of The Circle, which and a show I recently finished watching. And it's a reality show on Netflix that involving like catfish, involving social networking and all that. And it's honestly, I'm not even sure how. To be honest, I don't really know how I feel about it. Honestly, I did watch it, but I'm still not 100% sure how I actually feel about that show as a whole. Honestly, because it's an interesting concept, but I'm just not really sure if I really love it. If I really enjoy a lot of stuff like that. It's a show that I think I need to think about more about whether I like it or not. So sorry. Next up is two other shows. Next up is 2 other shows that cooking shows that I've watched along with my mom, and that is Beat Bobby Flay and Chopped. Chop, 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 chop. And that would be the joke whenever Chopped's on. But it shows basically cooking show contestants compete and they end up winning a lot of money, and Beat Bobby Flay was someone tries to beat Bobby Flay. Great shows, honestly, before I've seen, honestly, and all that. What's your opinion on Friday the 13th, 2009 and parts of Jason Lives? 2009 I actually think is a very underrated remake, honestly. I mean, it's not one of the best of the franchise, but it's actually a film I actually do think is actually a lot better if you get credit for, honestly. It's actually, my opinion, a pretty good movie, honestly. And Jason Lives is easily my favorite of the franchise. It's easily one of the more the film that pretty much got what this franchise was going for and pretty much kind of knew what they want to actually do with the franchise. So, yeah, I think it's actually a pretty good movie. I think it's an awesome movie, one of the more fun, entertaining horror movies like ever. And it's one film I probably end up rewatching at Halloween. So I'm rewatching since it came out. Since I finally watched it back in October last year when I was watching him to rank all the movies on the franchise. I think I did also review it on my channel as well. Just great movie. Anyways, then guys, season 1 and 2 of Dead to Me. A show that has a lot of interesting show that's, and not to be the faint of heart, but it's definitely a show that has some great humorous aspects to it, but has some very serious aspects to it, and it's interesting. It's a show that's very unpredictable on what's really going to happen next, honestly. And the 2 ladies giving fantastic performances, and almost season 2 almost sounds good. Season 1, I still think it's a pretty great season all around, and it's definitely a show that here on Netflix. I also think you should also check it out if you haven't. Then we have season 4 of 13 Reasons Why, the final season of the show. I still stand by that season. I'm sorry about chickens. I still stand by that 13 Reasons Why should have just been a 1-season show, honestly, because again, 15 Reasons Why is a show that was one of the few things where I actually read the book it was based on. Like, I actually read the book the show was based on. I think it's actually a pretty fascinating book, honestly, and season one I think is honestly great, honestly. I feel like I still think it should have been just a one season show, honestly, and season two kind of proves that, honestly, because it's pretty just terrible, honestly, in my opinion. And season three was fine, honestly. It was nothing better, but not great. I kind of lessened a little bit. I did my original review on the season. Season four, I don't think it's definitely the best since season one, but it's not really saying much, honestly. It's a shutdown. The season that I'm feeling very mixed on overall. Like, again, I feel like mixed on the season as a whole, if I'm being honest. It does have some of the best moments the show has had since season one. Honestly, I think the overall finale is honestly fantastic. Honestly, I think season four is honestly an actual great finale. Honestly, but I just feel with characters that make questionable decisions and loses all the realism that the season one had, and that's one reason why I love season one, how realistic it felt, and it kind of lost it honestly, and some kids and I kind of like some kids kind of got scot free or just they really didn't develop a lot, or they just felt like everything's gonna be okay or whatever and all that. It's just I think I also think the executive kind of was the problem with me overall. I mean, some characters are definitely good. There's some great moments, but the season overall, if you mix them, I'll give like a 6 out of 10. I'm reviewing the Friday the 13th franchise this year. Nice. What would you rate 22 Jump Street? Easy 1 plus. Oh, hello, Briny ASMR. Hello, the lovely Bryony ASMR. Thank you for the wishes and thank you for coming. Guys, if you haven't checked out Bryony ASMR, I would highly recommend you guys check her out. She is an amazing human being and just a wonderful ASMR. It's like, and she is one of the top-notch voices of ASMR. Like, she's always so calming, so relaxing, and just so wonderful. Like, I don't know how you can not love her voice, honestly. She's always been one of my favorites to watch, and she's just a great person. I would highly recommend check her out. But again, thank you, Brianna, for coming. Thank you for the wishes, and I hope you're doing well. And thank you for always being a great friend and great support, and I hope we can still collab at some point very soon. Then let's have a fourth show again. Some of the shows and two of these shows I actually am currently watching, and I do plan on reviewing honestly at some point. And one of these shows and two of these shows I still. I'm just gonna get that away. I'm just how much just briefly because I am planning on doing reviews on these shows. First up is the Legend of Korra, which I think is a great. Which it's of course the sequel series after Last Airbender, which is one of my all-time favorite shows. And honestly, it's a very interesting show, to say the least. And you'll find out when I mention reviewers. Thank you so much, Sam. I hope you had a lovely day. So far, I'm having a great day, Brianna. Again, thank you so much for coming. And thank you so much for coming. I always appreciate your support. Again, guys, check out our channel, you guys can have. She's definitely one of the true best ASMR artists. Like, wow, she's amazing. And then we have Parks and Recreation, which I really do still need to review Parks and Recreations, considering how much I do love that show. Like, I could definitely see why a lot of people would honestly love that show. Why people pretty much just think it's a fantastic show, honestly. So, yeah, I'm myself here at some point. Happy 24th birthday, Sam, man. Oh, thank you, Jelani. Thank you for joining us as well. And thank you for all your support as always. Hope you're doing well. And these last two shows are shows that I actually am currently watching at the moment. First up is Better Call Saul, which I'm season 2 when I finish all the seasons. I am going to do a review on it, and it's definitely how you usually do a prequel. That's all I'm gonna say. I love Parks and Rec. Oh, it is. I'll actually put my top 10 on. So I can see what people love so much. And the last I'll talk about is My Hero Academia. I'm slowly but surely getting more into anime, and this is anime I've been kind of watching. And I did do a season 1 review on my channel. And I do plan on actually doing season 2 ASMR review on my ASMR channel at some point. So be on the lookout for that. It's a great show, Better Call Saul. Yeah, I feel like first it's a show that does get better, honestly. So I'm back to see what the show has to offer. But yeah, that is all the TV shows that I have watched. And guys, if you guys want to ask me any questions about anything, feel free to let me know. If you guys want to know anything about me or ask why Don's doing this or that, I will feel free to let me know in the live chat, and I'll definitely answer it. Answer it. Again, I hope you guys have a great day today. But as all the TV shows, and it's something I haven't really 100% finished yet, but I still want to talk about it anyway. Now we get just about the games that I've played but I haven't reviewed yet. And again, I do plan, and it makes sense that I still plan reviewing, but these are the ones these are the ones I have played so far and have beaten. I have recently loved Star Trek Discovery. Honestly, I still need to watch a lot of Star Trek TV shows, honestly. I know I never got around to watching them, honestly. Honestly, like, I knew Star Trek honestly for the movies, honestly, which are honestly great, honestly. I definitely get the more into also evolving Star Trek, for being honest. Like I do enjoy a lot of the movies, honestly. I'm telling them I'm the greatest, but some are definitely fantastic. Especially the recent ones. I really miss in constant middle school in 2008-11. Oh yeah, constant miss. But that was actually a pretty fun year, fun school, honestly, and it was actually a great place, honestly. Yeah, I always wonder how long my constant middle school friends are really doing these days, honestly. Because other than Jelani, I really haven't, and maybe Ian to a certain, and I really haven't kept in touch with much of them, honestly. And honestly, because I hope they're doing well, honestly. Then some of them end up being good friends, and I really do miss some of them. Yeah, I got 8 games to talk about, actually. I'm talking this one quickly because it is Ghost of Tsushima. I'm playing reviewing this game. I actually do play it at some point reviewing with my older brother Chris. But I do want to do 100% the game first. Actually, I do think 100%. I think first. 100% the game first. So I'm going to 100% the game before I actually do a review on it. So at some point, we set the review, then I'll be having my older brother Chris with me for the first time. So thank you for that. But the first game I'll be talking about is Devil May Cry 2. And someone actually do plan on reviewing playing Devil May Cry 3 as well, and do plan on trying to play through the entire franchise. And it's in Devil May Cry 2 is a pretty bad game, honestly. It's just as bad as people say it is. Like, yeah, I'm not something I did the first one. I think I meant to review it last year, but I never did. But I think it's actually a pretty good game. But so they took what made it so good, it kind of just jumped upon every aspect, like make it way too easy, which not should be a problem for me, but it is, honestly. Like, it's a game that just doesn't have much challenge, honestly. If you honestly really think about it, the story is just nonsensical. Like, it's not interesting at all, honestly. Dante is just a pretty devil. It's just, it's not a good game, honestly. And I think about it if I say something like that when I eventually review the collection, but it's an easy like 1 out of 5 at best. Then we got Sly Cooper and the Devious Raccoonist. Sly Cooper and the Devious Raccoonist. The first Sly Cooper game. Okay. And at some point I do plan on playing the other ones. Why is the lovely hello ASMR? Again, another amazing ASMR. You guys really should check out. Like, her videos are always amazing. She's also a very lovely person as well. Like, she's definitely a great person as well. Has a lot of personality, a lot of heart and passion she does, and I do remember checking her channel in a way, especially a lot of her true crime ASMR videos. But thank you for coming, hello ASMR. I hope you're doing well, and thank you for your wishes. Again, hi, check out her channel if you haven't. She really deserves all the love in the world. But back to Sly Cooper and the Devious Raccoonist. I think it's a really overall fun stealth game. That's pretty much just. I'm not really huge on stealth, honestly, but it's such a really fun game. There's no sections I really am not the hugest fan of. But this is a really fun game overall. I'll give like a 4 out of 5. Thank you. You're so sweet, love. Well, it's because you are so great. I'm always kind of those that really deserve it, and she does. What would you rate The Hobbit and I Like the Journey? Probably a 94 out of A minus. Yeah, I mean, it's probably my favorite of the Hobbit trilogy, honestly. I think I can do enjoy the Hobbit trilogy, honestly. I'm not much as the Lord of the Rings trilogy, honestly. That trilogy is one of the best trilogies ever, and some of my favorite movies of all time. But I do enjoy the film honestly, despite some problems. And that probably might be my favorite, honestly. So I think I'll go like 93 A minus. The next one I'll talk about is the Warriors 2005. And I actually was live streaming this game, honestly, and that's not this game is actually based off a old. And guys don't know this game is actually based off a old 1979 movie, honestly, which I still haven't need to rewatch. I think I have seen it, but I haven't seen it forever. But I remember actually thinking it was a good movie, honestly, and the fact that movie really just builds a lot more on the world and other aspects of that movie. And for me, this game's actually pretty good, honestly. Again, graphics are the best, and the controls can be pretty janky at times, honestly. I mean, kind of definitely some of the live streams I did in this game. But I think it's overall a great game that I think is definitely another great thing in Blockstars. Again, not as the first one I played from the Invention, but I think it's still a really good game overall, and I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. Then we have Assassin's Creed 2, which I was actually live streaming as well. I guess I've never got around to finishing again. You guys don't know, I kind of gave up on doing gameplay content because honestly, my last live stream kind of reminded me why I kind of gave up that in the first place because I thought I was doing too much, and overall I just didn't think it was honestly for me, if I'm being honest. Like, sorry. But I still think this is a great game overall, honestly. I would say the final boss is overall kind of disappointing aspect. Again, rituals can also be a bit janky at times, but I think it's still a great game, honestly. Definitely 10 times better than the first one. I think it's honestly a pretty boring game. And so far, I do plan on hopefully being Brotherhood or Relations and Origins later this year, and maybe Odyssey as well. And I'll give it a 4.75 out of 5. Do you like GTA 5? I can't comment because I have not played GTA 5, but I hope to at some point. And now we have Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Again, this is which is like a remake of the whole Crash Team Racing game. Again, like with stealth, racing really isn't my forte. Like, it's not that I don't hate them, obviously. It's that I've been good at them. But yeah, honestly, this probably might be my favorite Crash game, honestly. And so I do hopefully, at some point I do plan on hopefully playing Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time, which I actually am very excited for, actually. Yeah, I would call myself like a die-hard Crash Bandicoot fan, like a lot of people, honestly. Like I have played a lot. Sorry. I had played all the games last year, honestly, in the Insane Trilogy, and they actually are pretty good games, honestly. I honestly wouldn't call my favorite games, honestly, though, like with Spyro. But it's overall, but this is my favorite, honestly, because I'm not really huge on race here. The race is actually pretty fun to use. A lot of the characters are always doing as well. It's just an all-around great game overall. Again, I've never played the original, so I could comment it's better, but this game's actually a lot of fun, actually, I'm not gonna lie. The Simpsons Season 32 starting Sundays, 10/22. Yeah, I haven't really watched any Simpsons lately, honestly, because, well, they really got out here a lot, so yeah. But the last game I will be discussing for you all is Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. This is actually an updated version of a game that was released back, I think, around 2015, I believe. And I think around that time. And it's basically where you can in this game, basically we can replay a lot of the duels from a lot of the animes of these shows. Shows like you can play a lot of duels from the original Yu-Gi-Oh series, and even from GX, 5Ds. I was gonna mention. I also been watching a lot of GX 5Ds lately, but again, honestly, I haven't finished the show yet, so I can't comment them yet. Have you played Fortnite? I have not played Fortnite. I'm not really honestly a fan of Fortnite, so I'm not really a fan of type of those multiplayer type of games, honestly, being honest. But maybe I will give it a try at some point, honestly, and maybe at some point, and at some point I do want to try that Fall Guys game, see what's going on, see why people enjoy them a lot, all that. So honestly, we'll see. We shall see. But in fact, this game basically is an updated version of the game where it has more content to it, where it has a lot more content from Arc 5, and a lot more content from the other animes as well. And this game is just freaking amazing, honestly. And someone who's pretty much again, not that much, but I grew up a lot. But I grew up a lot with Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been a huge part of my life. It's something that has really been a huge part of my childhood. Like I have a lot of cards over there, and I watched a lot of the anime growing up. I do plan on doing a few videos on Yu-Gi-Oh! At some point, and I actually might end up on an ASMR dual shot roleplay on my channel. Where I'm very excited to do for y'all. But I adore Yu-Gi-Oh! So much. It's a card game that has been around a lot. And this is pretty much. I love the original game, but this game just blew out the water, honestly. Well, a lot of the fun grind. And the game. This game is quite a lot of grinding, honestly, but it's actually a lot of fun, honestly, to do. And some things can kind of suck on, especially if you do the first duels, but all in all, the game is definitely some of the most fun I have played game all year, honestly. It's an updated version of the game I ever played. But again, I think it's that way, especially if you are a huge Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, honestly. Again, I was playing the PS4 one because it was released on, I think it was released on the Nintendo Switch last year, but it was released on the PS4 this year. And I think it's definitely worth playing. Easy 5 for me, honestly. Well, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Well, guys, that is all of the movies, TV shows, and games that I played. I'm gonna be right back, guys. And if you guys want to ask me any questions, let me know down below. I'm sure to answer them. I'm just gonna do something really quick, and I'll be right back. I'm getting back. I think the rest of the stream probably just random Q&A. So if you guys want to ask me any questions, let me know down in the live chat. Again, anything you want to ask about me? I also think I'm doing them. And also, no, what do you think I should do for my 5-year anniversary? Because October 4th is my day I started doing YouTube, and this year will be 5 years that I started, and I want to do something interesting again. I also just don't want to do, honestly, the Q&A videos. So yeah, but again, that's any questions, let me know down below, and let me know any suggestions of what you want me to do for my 50th anniversary. Ginger ale. Cheers. This is what I'm trying to drink more instead of like Coke and Dew Zero and all that. And I'm probably trying to also get more healthy and all that. And it's that we since started going to the gym lately, and I'm trying to work out more there. again, I haven't been most consistent, but some that really is on me, to be honest. I mean, all of them more into the area I live, and I don't know how to drive and all that, so sometimes I don't really have much rotation, so. No. Oh. And I just. My sister watching both, but what should we watch first? Sweetheart or Batman Returns? I'd say Sweetheart. Sweetheart's probably the better movie, honestly. It's actually a great musical, so I would say Sweetheart. I know. I was looking something and I found a lot of the some MC movies got delayed, and now we're not gonna get Black Widow this year, which fucking sucks. And then apparently Black Widow got delayed. Yeah, the fucking delays, man. This is the fucking delays, man. It's been crazy. Yeah. Black Widow has been pushed back to May 7th, 2021, which kind of really sucks. I really was excited Black Widow, honestly, if I'm being honest. Because, I mean, I still feel like Widow should have gotten moved on to before her death in Endgame. Spoilers, still haven't seen any, by the way, but I'm pretty sure I know that. But it's still shouldn't know that, but I guess it's like those nowadays that it's not surprising anymore, but that doesn't make the thing any less, honestly. So yeah, Bob got delayed to May 2nd, and Shang-Chi is coming out July 9th. Then Eternals, which it's just called Eternals, not The Eternals, it's coming out November 5th. So yeah, 3 MC movies next year. So yeah, that's something that's actually the first year we're not going to get any MC movie in 2009. So that's interesting. It's unfortunate, but so hey, Tom, what can you really do? What would you rate Captain Marvel? I would rate like a 6 or B plus. It's still on the weekend MCU for me, but I think it's fun like to watch. It's fun like enjoy. There's issues with the story that do hold it back for me, honestly. But it's something I can always watch and enjoy. So, yeah. So it isn't surprising that a lot of people got delayed on it, but again, that doesn't really make it sting any less. The freaking delays, seriously. Like, Jesus. Excuse me. I can have this. Answers a little bit very free machine, press your rock. All that so. What's the point of opening back up the earth to let everything? Jesus Christ. You're there on saying. Can't disagree on that. Oh, hello, Lord Member TB. Thank you for coming and thank you for your wishes. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming to this live stream. I appreciate it. And I really do appreciate a lot of you guys coming to this live stream and just chatting with me and all that. I'm probably gonna just do at least around 2, honestly, which is kind of where I live. And it's like 1:27 right now, so we'll probably just at least 2 o'clock, honestly. So again, if you want to have any questions, just let me know down below. Do you like Venom 2018? I used to work with you in Pizza. Oh, really? What's your name? What's your name then? Again, it's called Loma TB, but oh, what's your name? Because again, your channel done should oh, Nicholas. Hey, man. Oh, Nick, I just remember you, man. Like, they were coming live stream, man. I hope you're doing well, man. I miss always seeing you. I miss always seeing you. He's actually like he's a great guy. He's always so fun to work with. Great. He's just a great worker around. So, but hey, man, thank you for coming, man. I appreciate it. Hope you've been doing well during these times. Peanut pizza. I really miss working now, honestly. I mean, it's like the fun to clothes, but what can you do? Like, even if it didn't close in January, it probably won't close anyway. It probably would close anyway because of this whole virus. I think because I now work at Dick's Sporting Goods, which I'm working since like February, which it's a great place again. Kind of still getting a little used to a couple things and all that. So I started working in IT. Oh, nice, man. On Sunday, October 4th, Black Digital Election starts at 10 p.m. ABC. And don't know much about it, so I can't really comment. So. Excuse me. Being addictive, but that really has pretty much live chat with me and just been chatting and I don't keep saying it, but again, any questions one has been, just let me know. I'm half nine people. Half nine people, and that's probably the most English has been on to in a while, honestly. Ginger Did you like the one and only Ivan and Friends of Kings Against Evil? But I actually did talk about those shows actually when I was discussing all the movie. Well, I don't know if you did. I actually did talk about those movies actually when I was discussing all the movies that I've seen but haven't reviewed yet. Couldn't find 111, great and feel good movie. Phineas for King's Universe, fantastic movie that really captures a lot of what made Phineas and Ferb such a beloved show. So, sorry, I'm trying not to talk too fast. But yeah, both great movies. Both. But again, the fucking delays. Well, you think delays was you think delays will stop at the movies are not going to open, but then again, I still not actually. And if I said, I'll probably start already, but again, tomorrow I actually do plan on seeing The Empire Strikes Back in theaters tomorrow. Because we said the movie. One sec. Hey, Mom. Oh, sure. Okay. Okay. Love you. Mom, give me 2 minutes and I'll be right back, guys.
I'm gonna make some salted caramel for Sunday.
So welcome back. Sorry, I think it's so long when I started, but hope you guys do so doing well and all that. And I would like to get this stuff from my mom and all that. So looking at it, if you still want any questions, let me know. Actually, I'm gonna try to go 2 hours actually. That would work. So yeah, you guys want to ask me any questions, so let me know down below. Below, 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 below. Below, 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 below. Below. Have you seen Justice League Dark Upon the Floor? I have not. Why not? I hope to play eventually this year at some point. I thought we do plan to see the Superman one, whichever is the next new genre in this new anime universe. So I might do at some point. Yeah. So I am thinking about my probably playing it at some point. Do you have DC Universe? I do not. I do not. Yeah. My family actually does have Netflix, and I used to have Disney Plus, but because of my stuff, I ended up kind of got rid of that at one point. But I'll probably try and get that again at some point, and like I said, I'll probably get Agent Max at some point.
Did Inga say that was the right one?
Yes.
Did Inga say that was the right one?
Yeah.
She acted like she wasn't sure if I knew what I was talking about.
Sure was. See what that is? Yeah. Yeah. I'm now like a minute 32 here. Yeah, I'm gonna actually aim for at least 2 hours here, so if you ask any more questions or anything you want to ask or whatever, and I'll be able to answer it. How'd you walk away from me? Nobody was you when you're 23. What made you? What made you? How'd you walk away from me? Yeah, man, I'm dancing along. I'm singing songs, so you can tell. Something didn't do that. What movie in 2021 are you most anticipating for me? It's Batman. Yeah, definitely Batman. That's definitely me anticipating about 2021 because Matt Reeves, Rob Pattinson, when I first trailer, which I'm just thankful that Rob Pattinson's actually doing better with all that, and the movie's still in production, so that's definitely a good sign. Yeah, easily. Yeah, Batman easily. Away from me. Are you still friends with Jay Beers? Yes, I am friends with Jay Beers. Like we don't talk a whole lot these days, but I still watch his content. He's a great guy. Like, guy is just so hilarious, fun. Like, just an awesome guy. So I might not talk to him a whole lot, but he's definitely a great guy, and he's a great, brave, funny, and lovable guy. Like, I don't know how you can love Jay, honestly. To be honest, like he's just a great guy. So next question, yes. Yeah. The Suicide Squad. I found the new Suicide Squad movie with John Cena is apparently getting a TV show spinoff. It has something to do with the Batman's game with the PCD with the procedural. Suicide Squad not getting a spinoff with John Cena's character. And I can't go on that because I don't know if Huntress is going to be in the movie, but yeah, and like if you're planning on with the spin-off stuff, at least make sure that your product's going to do well first before you start playing it. And I think that your project's a success first before you start playing like a sequels and spin-offs. I think a lot of people really haven't loved from that, so yeah. I'm saying. But I don't want that, so. My favorite movie of 2017 was Blade Runner 2049. Well, awesome. That was the number 3 behind Logan, and my number 1, of course, y'all know, Baby Driver, which also is my favorite movie of the decade. I actually ended doing a video what's why the movie my favorite of the decade, which is just showing happened in which I one of my favorites I've done. It's probably about to take me a bit to actually upload it because apparently even like there's any noise in the sections I tried to show the movie end up getting copyrighted. So yeah, if you wonder why there's just like a post on there, that's why. That's why. Yeah, I'm just moving it down, but maybe I'm gonna be saying all that. So, yeah, you could go back and release like 21 minutes. And my favorite movie 2018 movie was Mission Impossible: Fallout and Spider Verse. Yeah, Fallout's my number 6, Spider my number 3, my number 1 is 8th grade. Oh, sleeping on an answer here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Again, another fantastic ASMR if you guys have not checked out. I really highly recommend you do. She's amazing, talented, just fantastic with ASMR stuff she does. Like she's truly a natural ASMR and someone that is just very supportive of a lot of people and just a great person all around. But thank you for coming, Sleeping on ASMR or Julie. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I hope y'all do well. Appreciate your support always. It always feels great to get a lot of support from people that you love to care about. And I choose the people you love to care about when you give you a lot of support. Again, it's probably the most consistent my live chat's probably been in a while. It's like my live streams when again I really haven't been like active. If I'm being honest. So yeah, I mean that makes sense, but you're welcome, Julie. You've said all I'm sport in the world. Are you going to watch Celine the series once it comes out? That's the one with. Are you talking about the one that involves the land singer Selena? It's 20 more minutes. And I'll be doing another stream for at least 2 hours. I don't think the last batch of my streams I've been on. Again, I don't really look at my notes though, but yeah, I do try to one stream often, but it takes the timing or just I don't want to end up like real streams randomly like I normally do. Oh, then yeah, I've definitely watched it. Yes, I've definitely watched that series. Yes, and I keep saying, but again, feel free to ask any more questions. mainstream probably just be checking the work after lots of movies, shows, and games that I have seen but haven't viewing it. Some movies, some I do plan to do full reviews on, so be on the those. Mm-hmm. And after I mentioned I was 6 steps away till I'll be 1400, and I probably can't have to actually reach there before the end today, honestly. Because, honestly, like, it gets kind of weird for me lately, and I don't know if that's time for a lot of people, really, too. So, like, I'm trying to let, like, some can't really get to me. Sometimes it's bad, but I feel like I've been really more motivated with videos, so it's good at least. I mean, still, I'm posting a lot of videos, so. At least I plan having a singing video on it, and someone this week I do plan having the final part of my top 50 best movie moments 2010, which gets guys get hope you guys get check out that video time. I hope you guys check out these and those are definitely some of my favorites I've done recently. Like my favorite moments from some of my favorite moments from all movies I've seen throughout 2010s, which it definitely wasn't easy to do, but and some point I do plan to do some more reviews on my Studio Ghibli series. And some point I do plan on being watching a couple of audios Ghibli movies before I review them. So again, a lot of movies I'll be doing beyond. And the second we watched that the usual first, like my original series was. Hope I sound right on that. Do you like Tom Hiddleston? I love Tom Hiddleston. The guy's down, so yeah, no, so yeah, freaking yeah, I love Tom Hiddleston. He's a great actor. Not just a Loki, he's just a good actor in general. Like he always does great in every movie he's in, honestly. So yeah, I love Tom Hiddleston. Tom Hiddleston. Hmm. And I think that's on a lot lately. Yeah, I think that's on a lot lately. That's something in my head lately. Yeah, since we're all this press back stuff, like, yeah, and George said the movie is really not going to be the same after this whole virus thing, and that's, well, this whole, the fact that this will start happening is just crazy. No, I'm paranoid against Steven Spielberg's rest. Huh. I'm paranoid against Steven Spielberg's West Side Story this year as well. And Spielberg was going to do a remake of West Side Story, which is my favorite music of all time, which was such delightful because it's Spielberg. Well, that's going to release this year. Now it's released next year. In 2019, my favorite was Endgame. Yeah, that was also my favorite 2019. Like every the more I watch that movie, the more it climbs up my favorites all time. I think it was like number 32 on my original list, but it also takes the climbs more and more. So like, I think it's probably the top 20 on in my opinion. Like I really love that game. It's definitely supposed to be my most watchable movie, the most rewatchable movie in the entire MCU for me. I fucking love that movie so much. I fucking love that movie. Man, sorry, keep singing that song, but I don't really like I feel about you. I just don't really feel about you. Maybe for myself the way you used to. And I don't really want to say without you. And you gonna change you better off. Started singing some songs, but yeah, I barely felt at least like 13 more minutes and that'd be a nice stream. And again, thank you everyone that really stopped by in the stream. I really do appreciate it. It's like I'm sorry the most active my stream has been in a while, honestly. Honestly, I appreciate those that really ask me questions and if you're asking more questions, if you guys want to, I think I'm interested. We'll probably do a Q&A video, so I'll probably do around this time, so more people, get more my friends show up here, so and all that. So, do you like the first Goosebumps movie? Yes, I do. I think it's actually a pretty great movie, actually, especially if you're a fan of Goosebumps. Signal, not so much. How do you think Stargirl's going now so far? I'm guessing if you're talking about the CW show, then yes, it's actually I think it's actually a pretty good show actually. It's not mind blowing or anything, but it's a show that I enjoyed a lot more than I thought it would. Honestly, it's a really fun show with good characters, interesting dodge, and a very real sense, some very real moments, and some actually a good show actually. I think you like it. I don't think one of the best of the CW shows, but definitely one of the better ones, especially recent, especially recent couple years. In 12 more minutes of this live stream. Laughing, live stream. So, also digital blind link. I can call that because I actually forgot about the show. I'm saying I still need to watch blind link. But anyway, the show might be one of my next shows I'm probably going to watch, honestly, after I finish my called Star My Academia. I guess I really need to watch things. I've heard the opinions about it. So again, comment. 10 more minutes and I'll be done. So 10 more minutes. Minutes. Can't believe it's time already. Like it's crazy how much and like no matter how complaining how much years gone by, but considering how crazy you've been on just one year then so hope this virus can just go away and hopefully get back to normal. It'll probably be a while to see we'll get back to normal, so yeah. I don't even understand what a crazy year this has been, so I think I'm quiet about it. I know oh my good. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna end the stream a bit early, honestly. I'm getting because of that stuff, but I am thankful for everyone that did be my live stream. Thankful for you guys that did ask me questions, that did ask me a lot of stuff. I really, truly do appreciate it. I'm really thankful for everyone that stopped by this live stream and asking a lot of questions, wishing me happy birthday so far. That's the one thing I always love about birthdays, even though they're almost much at yourself, but now I always love making feel special. I love people saying how much they appreciate me and how much they love me and all that. I guess I think I should feel normal feeling, but it's always amazing to feel you're loved, to feel you're appreciated. It's just a truly amazing and wonderful and incredible feeling. When people say how much they appreciate you. Oh, hello, Mood Monster. Thank you for the birthday wish. I appreciate it. I hope y'all doing well. Thank you for coming, my friend. Fine. And again, I still do hope I do actually get to 14 subs by the end of the day. I really plan on that. So, guys, please subscribe if you guys haven't already. So, guys, please subscribe to my channel or please share my channel to anyone you know that wasn't my channel, honestly. And I do have an ASMR channel that I also have as well. That's where I really enjoy doing all that. Keep up the great work, man. You're awesome. Well, I appreciate that, man. I really means a lot. So, and it's just the person that people actually doing drummer content because sometimes a lot of times I don't feel like I'm doing the best content or not that. So I feel like people actually do enjoy what I do, whether it be my reviews, my lists, my rankings, or even my smart content, even my singing content. It's the reason that people actually do enjoy what I do, and people actually love what I actually do on the channel. And that makes YouTube, despite all its crazy ups and downs, worth it. Because YouTube is definitely very up and down thing, and but all that's what I always get, and really makes everything I've been through just worth it. Worth it. What's your favorite song from 2019 and 2020? 2019, When the Party's Over by Billie Eilish, like, I fucking adore Billie Eilish so much. She's an amazing artist, my favorite artist right now, honestly. And as of right now, like, I'm gonna just off right now. Like, probably my favorite one right now probably be two songs of Marshmallow from EDM to some Marshmallow, Be Kyra Halsey, and Come and Go Juice WRLD. That's probably my favorites right now. So I don't have a definitive at the moment, but those are definitely ones that come to my head at the moment. Because I really am just for everyone's supporting, and that's fine. What can keep your YouTube style off the downs, honestly, because it feels like I probably shouldn't not kind of all having honestly, because sometimes I don't have the best emotions, or I tend to overthink, and I tend to do this and do that, honestly, and and sometimes I tend to overdo myself as well. But I do love doing a lot of content that I actually do enjoy, that I actually do like doing. Honestly, like a lot, like I don't really find do a lot of the rankings I do. It's such a lot of different ones, like my episode rankings and a lot of my best moments lists. Now definitely been some of my favorite ones I've done on the channel. On the channel, even some of the gaming content I do, and some of the singing content. Like I'm happy you all enjoy the same content I do. Honestly, I'm happy it has helped you a lot and all that. My favorite song on 2020 so far is Blinding Lights. Oh, Blinding Lights, that was my favorite song 2020. Like that honestly was my favorite 2020. I fucking love Blinding Lights. I did also do an ASMR singing video on Blinding Lights actually, where I did my own slow down, silent, calming, relaxed version of the song. Something that really shouldn't be like waxing at all, but that's on my ASMR channel. If you ever check that out, I think that is on my ASMR channel. But Again, I don't really have the best quality in my videos now since I can't really afford like everything honestly right now. After that, I just try to do the best what I can honestly. I try to do the best what I can do honestly, and I'm happy y'all really do enjoy it. A lot of the content I do, my rankings and my list of videos I do, especially on my top 50 ones I've done, on my top 5, 10s, 20s I've done. It's done something just random, but something I actually do enjoy doing honestly. And I try my best not to really care when it comes to views or subs, honestly. Like a lot of things I try to do just for fun and try to help people as much as I can. And but I help a lot of people, so that's what makes YouTube so worth it in the end is how much I have helped people, how much I have pretty much impacted some people's lives, whether it be from my kindness and whether it love my personality and just me just being silly and all that. It's just silly, 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 silly. Silly, 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 silly. Silly. I also think it's my inflation, but I think I'm just going in with the 2 hours. And for 2019, mine was Dancing with a Stranger. Oh, I love Dancing with a Stranger. That is an amazing song. But that's my favorite one. Probably my favorite one to dance with, honestly. And I always loved the guy, honestly, but that's not easy my favorite from is. Oh, what you made me do. I'm with somebody new. Oh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. I think I also did some singing on that song where I did, and I had some singing I did where I sang 3 6. I think Dance Stranger was one of the months there. And I think, sorry, I think Dancing with Strangers was one of them, honestly. But again, I am thankful for everyone that stuff I've live streamed on. So it's probably been the most active my live stream has been in a while, honestly. I'm thankful for everyone's support on my channel. And I'm happy to have helped anyone in need and all that. And I do still be doing YouTube down the road is something that honestly has kept me very occupied and that's something that's really helped me a lot during these tough times. And it's almost helped me a lot during the last years in general. Like, honestly, if it wasn't YouTube, I probably would be even more big in my songs. So, YouTube can be kind of, sometimes. Not really gonna say that I don't want to. Yeah. It's something this just doing something I really wouldn't change all the world. It's something I wouldn't change for anything because I have made a lot of great friends here. Made a lot of amazing, talked to a lot of amazing people from this platform, whether people from the ASMR community or just from the movie viewing community and all that. It's just I fucking love, I freaking love this thing. For 2019, mine was All the Stars. Great song. 2018 and I think 2018 now them being Marry Me with Thomas Rhett. And it's kind of not really honestly huge on the guy. That's definitely surprising how he made something. I think it's just gonna be a simple wedding song, but it actually ended up being it's turned around where it's like he wants to get married. And he didn't say it's gonna marry me. And so but she ain't gonna marry me. Like I freaking love that song so much. But yeah, that's gonna be it for watching, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites. All linked down, description down below. I am Samuel One World from Samuel World Views. I will see you guys next time. And as forever and always, stay cooler, everybody. Peace.